You're back. This is Mandy. We're on week 20 of our pregnancy journey. That's right, 5 months pregnant. We're breaking down anatomy scans here. I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
Buzz Chomp. Woo!
So into my 5th month, which means I'm into my last month of the 2nd trimester and moving on to the 3rd trimester. Exciting. I can't believe it's been 5 months, but it has been. And we just recently had our anatomy scan. What is this anatomy scan? They tout this one as like a big test. This is the one, if you don't do a blood test early on in your pregnancy, you find out the sex of your baby. You get a really in-depth look at your baby. It's also one where they kind of like make sure everything is charting course, everything's going right. Everything's going right in your body, like your placenta, everything's going right with the baby, and they'll mark you and they'll move you forward as like a high-risk pregnancy if there seems to be things that are not going on. They need to monitor you, all of that. For all tests, I'll just tell you everything looked status quo with the babe, growing well, everything was like good with me, so we're good. We don't have to go back and have another one, which I'm always like, phew, that's it. They're long. We can just have normal ultrasounds and our normal appointments and the normal things that, progress with your pregnancy. So what do you need to know about the anatomy scan if you're going in, if you've never done it before? Ladies and gentlemen, it's long. Okay. So they want to take all these different pictures of your baby. They want to get a full scope of how your baby's developing. Our little babe, would not move, moved only slightly. He would not move. So, we were there for so long 'cause the technician was trying to get, this last photo. And then finally, she was able to get it. But we were there for a long time. Then I have a really thorough doctor. He just wanted to come in and, check it out and all of that. So, just a heads up, you'll be there for a long time. So bring snacks. Or if your place is like mine, they have snacks, which is awesome because your appointments are really long. So there's always a horde of snacks in the waiting area, which is awesome. It can be a little daunting because basically you're seeing all these images and you don't really know what they are. They're marking off the baby's kidneys, the baby's obviously the right hand, the left hand, the fingers. They want to see all of that. But really the technician is doing his or her thing. They're not allowed to say if they see anything or not. They don't discuss your results with you. Your doctor has to come in and all of that. Even though it's long and you're a little uncertain and all of that. It's super exciting. You get these cool 3D images of your baby. You get to see a really cool in-depth look. If you didn't get a blood test early on and don't know the sex of the baby, you get to find out the sex of the baby. So ours was confirmed that's a boy, but we knew that before. So that was super cool. So we got to see all of that. I'm always a positive person and going into it this is just routine and this is how it's going to be. I know I've had friends that have had experiences at this point of their pregnancy and all of that, but for me, I'm always okay, this is how it's gonna be. So I feel no matter what, even though it's a long appointment, it's exciting but it's uncertain and you're ooh. And if you are already a higher risk pregnancy and this is your first pregnancy, then this will be a little bit more of a stressful appointment, but it doesn't have to be. So it's super fun and it's super exciting and you just gotta roll with it. That's what I did with my first pregnancy. That's what I'm doing with this pregnancy and we're halfway through, so I'm just rolling with it, guys. I'm Mandy. Subscribe to Mommy and Me for more of our pregnancy journey and share with me. Are you coming on your anatomy scan? Have you had one? What was your experience? Do you have any advice for other people? Yeah, kids. Yeah. Thanks for watching Buzz Chomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.
Woo!